On the year, this is the lineup that's going to try to get it done as we welcome back Kawhi Leonard after missing. Centers missed the first shot of the game.
And you'll notice too with Minnesota, see Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, 3 points since Coach Finch has been there.
The last 12 games also shooting 43% as Marcus Morris.
Players on this Minnesota roster.
Reggie Jackson tightropes the baseline, brings it back in front of the Clipper bench and knocks.
Struggle like Minnesota. Can you match the energy defensively early? Offensively, we know what that means.
To 5 and then back the other way. Leonard pretends to shoot the 3, finds a wide open Paul George, and you know what's coming.
I see you. 3 for you, 3 for me.
This is one of the first times, maybe ever in Clipper history, where the people in the stand around. Towns knocks down the jumper. He is a gifted three-point shooter. That will be a problem for the Clippers here as Paul George retaliates it away. They hang around when he is on the floor, but when he takes his seat, well, everything really just falls apart for Minnesota right now.
They can be together, and that's the challenge. When you evaluate who you want to draft, you see Ricky Rubio with a rare jump shot. This is why he chose to go to Georgia, University of Georgia. You see Paul George again with the penetration, jump shots, a senior in the corner. All the schools he could have went to.
Not good, but he's been aggressive, firing up threes of late. Misses there. Paul George back the other way to show it how it's done, and he knocks it in. Rajon Rondo out there for the Clippers as Morris misses. Big rebound by Zoo. Oh, and flushes it in. Counted on a foul. First quarter. That's the second most 10-point leads in the first quarter. McLaughlin snaps up a 3 and knocks it down. Full of Wildcats playing catch, and now Paul George with time on the clock rises for the triple. Dueling banjos here and down. Sign me up for the full package as D'Angelo Russell snaps up his first 3. I tell you what, I love the ball. Back-to-back turnovers, and now a third. Cue the Benny Hill music. Back and forth we go. Hernangomez inside, lays it in. A tough Wolves this year, this is the 19th time they have trailed by 10 or more in the first quarter. Just 3 and missed you. Here's Rondo back the other way. Clippers by 5. Man, wing 3 is good. He usually 8.
Well, when you put the work in practice and work on those shots, you got to be able to feel confident in the game. And that time,
kind of pick the brain every game, and boy, he just continues to impress. Reid, a 3 is good. He doesn't take any mid-range in his first half. Clippers lead by 3. Rondo down the lane, blocked from behind by Reid, but
Rondo was able to get it up off the backboard before Reid was able to recover.
Russell plays with, it's an interest. Now back to Rondo. Another above the break 3 for man with Sybil. Last week for a couple of games, he showed out for sure. Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a finish. Oh, my. Decision by Zoo. Rondo, by the way, 4 assists. Goes to the rim, off the window. Nice block. 9 points, 5 rebounds for Ivica. Edwards gets downhill. Oh, denied by Zoo. Here come the Clippers. Jackson to Kennard with time and space. I love it. Clippers out in front, 46-33. Zoo now with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Clippers out in front, 48-33, and back the other way. Naz
passes, just a little drop pass. Reid able to benefit off of it.
Ooh, Reggie Jackson with a smooth stroke knocks down the triple. He has 5. Clippers, by the way, have 8 threes made here in this first half.
Oh. Excuse me.
Big finish from all that has seemingly gone into the past. They are very high on him. Nice pass by Man in the corner to Patterson. Holds the finish.
Potential Hall of Famer in Chris Paul. And now Ricky Rubio's, on the outside looking in his own.
It'll be interesting to see if he can get into a winning environment in Minnesota as Paul George steps away for the 3. It is splashed.
Didn't score on that possession. To see Kawhi right here in transition. Knock this down in the corner. But
the interior for Minnesota calls a deflection of the turnover. Russell with the shifty handle gets to the rim and lays it in. History that they lost a game making 19 threes. Leonard spins his way to the rim, dishes to George, touch pass to Senior for the 3.
Marcus passing results in open 3.
16 assists for the Clippers as McDaniels.
Open one that time by Jackson for the T-Wolves.
It's all about ping touches for the Clippers. Edwards knocks down the 3. G-League coach has known Kenny Atkinson for many years, but he was responsible for kind of tweaking Terran 51. Clippers will get the ball back, barring an offensive rebound. Russell double clutcher, lays it in. George blocked from behind, loose ball recovered.
Court stretched out Rondo would be. So it'd be very interesting to see that. Looking forward to it, of course. And looking
who has a streak of 5 consecutive games of 30 or more. Edwards for the 3. It's good. A brash
earlier to get it to Zoo inside, but that unselfish play led to him being open. And speaking of leading, Kawhi leading Paul George. Family like yesterday. They told me
right? And they said he had roots there. Jackson back the other way. Lobs it to Leonard. Oh my goodness! First bucket of the ball game for Minnesota was an Anthony Edwards triple. Here is Edwards inside. He's fouled. Counted. And
wouldn't understand.
I understood the $6 million man.
Behind the woman came right behind it.
Leonard lays it in. Counted. Education trying to get away with all that stuff. George for 3. Bucket. Paul George with the Clippers. What a rifle pass inside the Zoo. Clippers under the gun. Senior knocks down the 3.
Emphatically, he said no.
But I thought it was a good idea from us. Morris knocks down. I mean, everything is falling from me.
These young men that put their heart and soul into working out, that we're not going to play the best guys so we can lose games.
McLaughlin knocks down the Minnesota last couple of ball games. 24 total rebounds. Toss attempt, won by the Clippers late in the clock. Kennard is aware.
Stop it.
It is one of those.
Minnesota Timberwolves team who relied on getting free throw attempts as a part of their offense. And as I say it, it's a foul, and it goes to the free throw line. Few people with those screens.
Towns stays in the game with the Clippers out in front. That it's nice effort here tonight for them. Amir Coffey and Daniel Orturu, both Minnesota Gophers. Yep. We'll have some friends and family watching this game back in the Twin Cities. 106-71 as Luke Kennard knocks it down back the other way. Towns comes up hot.
You see right there, take off. Then he will be putting on his sweatsuit.
And there's Cousins going at him. Towns does a good job to stay with him.
As a reserve.
Okogie for the 3, holds the finish. Oh, that is a member's bounce. Sounds
really
like
is.
A real peach.
I mean, hey, Oakley's one of my best friends, right? Great guy, but he'll lay you out in a minute.
3 fall. Edwards looks to attack. He's hit a few threes here tonight. Make it another one for Edwards. That's 4th. We'll let the viewers know who he is.
No, I'm asking you.
No, but the viewers would really like you to explain it. 18-4 here in this 4th quarter. 108-84. Clippers just 2 for 7. Clippers 3 for 8.
Being fortunate not being injured, that is one thing, and being able to be in the lineup is very important.
Oh, Kennard knocks down. This is a good draft. It really was. Edwards, the #1 overall pick in said draft, knocks down. If I said Poole, you were mentioning Poole. If I just said a name, Vince, who am I referring to? 3 falls for McDaniels. Layman has it from Minnesota. Shot up in the air, and he is good.
Call a timeout.
He's the guy that's going to bump it back up.
Don't you? Get in there. I told you. See, you keep shooting.
I follow his brother League on Twitter. Layman down the lane, scoops to the hoop and lays it in. Again, the first time here in downtown Los Angeles, a turnover for the Clippers, their 14th. That's what's really fueled the Timberwolves here. That is now the 21st point. We get closer to returning to normal as the Clippers win for the 40th time this year and improve to 40-19. Welcome back.